We have a working single wire alternator. I got it last Thursday. This is Tuesday, September 2nd. I put it on over the weekend. And it works. Now I just got to get an exhaust system to make it drivable. And I do have to get with low car about a kick down cable for the transmission.
Okay, so what about the power steering pump?
Well, for now it's just looped off. I've got to figure out what to do with that later, but we could drive it that way.
Okay, so it's manual then.
It's manual steering. Got the truck in.
Ta-da.
Got a bunch of welding work done. We'll have to tally up and see what people said we should do next.
Well, the truck wasn't really on the list as much as the Fiat actually was, and then
Fiat and the
Cornet. And the Galaxy also was on it.
I
really think that we probably ought to just, go with, do what we can here, do what we can there, and just go with.
This is a lot of welding.
Yeah.
The Dodge is going to be a lot of welding. The Dodge, I can make the Dodge run.
The Galaxy, I want to take the monster motor out. That'd be nice to take the monster motor out of the Galaxy
Yeah,
that
but
we
I
got.
didn't want to do that until we had this in.
I know, but then we could see if that fits in there.
Yeah.
And then if that fits, and this motor here, clean that up and go ahead and throw that in the Galaxy. I mean, if it runs, let's do it. I mean, let's get her running.
Yeah, I took the water pump off because it was completely seized.
But it's pretty ugly. But that's okay,
Just
if
clean
it
up.
runs.
I wouldn't mind if we put a 4-barrel manifold on it. That'd look nice, but then we have to get a 4-barrel.
Well, then we'll be tearing stuff apart, and then we'll be back to. I mean, if we're gonna tear it down.
No, I didn't say tear it down. I said put a 4-barrel on it.
Okay, well.
Take the intake and fold off.
See what happens when you have a wife and a husband together and try to decide. What do you think, Stitch? Stitch, come on.
I would like to get
your input.
the front cab corners
Stitch,
welded up.
what do you think?
Get it up off, because this thing is sunk.
No, I get it, yeah.
So
well, I mean, I don't know. It would be fun to do the truck.
We own the parts. We own the floorboard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
We own the perches. We own the core support. We own the bushings. So.
Maybe people would enjoy some welding, or welding. I mean,
Ellis and D&D and all.
Yeah.
They do a lot of welding and people watch it.
Now we have had to work on our mower.
Work on the mower. I had to put a window in the Cruise the other morning. I'm driving to work and the right rear window just exploded for no reason.
Explain that again.
I was just driving to work and I was pitch dark. I was slowly going by a box truck. So I was about center with him. And my right rear window just exploded. And exploded inward. Probably a rock off the front tire. Caught at the right angle. No body damage, no scrapes, no scratches. Scared the poop out of me. Just boom. If that truck wouldn't have been there, I thought somebody took a shot at me. But
Yeah,
had to put a window in that, had to work on the mower, had to fix a tire on the truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we've been busy. Just not always doing exactly what I want to be busy with. But anyway, hopefully we'll have an update on a car real quick. Hey guys, what's up? We've decided we have a lot of metal parts already purchased for several vehicles. So we're going to do some cutting and welding and put in the parts that we already own before we spend any more money on anything. I'm going to lift this cab. I'm going to get it up so I can put floorboards and cab mounts on it. Probably too old to be doing this stuff, but ta-da! Gonna lift this thing.
Stitch, stay back here.
A little tighter over here. Get this thing off so you put some cab mounts in it.
That's what happens when you leave the garage for just a few minutes. you gotta lift it.
Well, probably not much more than about that.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah.
I'll probably put some stands or something under the cab. Take the chains out because I can't open the doors right now. Weld the floorboards in, put the cab mounts in, and set it all back down. So I've got floorboards and cab perches and bushings, of course. So we're gonna cut and weld. I've done a lot of cutting already. Some of this I've cut out and some of it just wasn't there. Need to get that gas tank out of there. We're gonna have to put a way bigger fuel line in that gas tank. I might just go ahead and take it out. Anyway, we're gonna do some trimming and grinding. I want to get the floorboards in before I do the perches because I'll be welding against the floorboard. This one, not too bad. Fit. I spent more time over here.
Do we need to clean up on the frame? Well, it's
yeah, if you want to do that, this would be the time to do that. Hi. Putting in floorboards. I'm overlapping them butt welding. I know it's not great proper body work, but that's what we're doing. We're not restoring her. We're keeping her out of the scrap yard. Zip them down and then do a little welding. And any body men out there, I'm not claiming to be a body man. So we're keeping an old truck out of the scrapyard. Hey guys, take two. We did this once. It didn't record. We have this floorboard welded in. I got a bunch of patching to do around it. It's welded in as far as I can go right now. Been working tonight on welding in, got about half the other one welded in. Needed a little more trimming because they're two different companies. They're both nice. That one has a lot more extra metal on it. And I wanted to come out nice like this around the good metal. So got to do some trimming. But got some accomplishment done. What we've decided to do, I kind of mentioned it before, I think. We've got a lot of metal parts that we bought. They're ours, we own them. Metal parts for this, metal parts for the Fiat, and metal parts for the Cornet. So I think we're going to weld all these parts in. Do the welding. We can get the cab corners on this after the floorboards are in. The bushing's done, so then I can set the motor in it. That one is mechanically, I can make it run and drive, but there's not a lot of structure there. And we own floorboards and cross members.
You're talking about the Cornet.
Cornet. And the Fiat, we a long time ago, we put floorboards in, but we got some other metal parts to put in. So I think we're going to do that. We're going to do the welding in of the parts. I don't know what you're saying, honey.
Well, face the camera because I'm trying to.
All right. We're going to do the welding in of the parts that we own. And that'd be a lot of progress on all the projects. But let us know if that's interesting to you guys. We want to thank you all for watching, subscribing, comment, like, all that stuff.
Shout out to all the subscribers. What's the guy you were mentioning?
Well, Ollie's Garage, I think it's Olys. He's an old Ford guy. He's given me a lot of advice on Fords. I've repaired Fords all through my career, but never hot rodded them.
A ton of subscribers that we have that if you want to shout out, let us know.
Yeah.
We'll be happy
if you
to
got a channel you want to shout out, let me know.
I mean, we'll check you out and shout you out.
Ellis did that for me, and I appreciate it, and he's done it for other guys, and yeah, he's back on track. It's good to see that. He's gonna hang with his job for a while and finish the Nomad, which much as that sucks, he's got to be on the beeper. Probably the wisest decision to do. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, Doug. But that's where we're at. I want to thank everybody for everything. We really enjoy doing this. I'm not looking to get rich, but if we can get a few bucks for cover a few parts, that'd be awesome too. And we're making friends. We're hearing from people. Really enjoying this. So hopefully you're enjoying it.
Keep letting us know where you're from, because that's really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, we got some people, Alaska.
Tahiti.
Yeah.
Just
That's
really
cool.
cool.
And let us know what you want to see. If something's boring, let me know it's boring. Something you want to see more of, let me know. Because we're going to be doing it all.
So
Just a while ago, a buddy of mine called me these bunch of old Fords that were in a yard across from his house. He's about an hour away from me. Every time I go over there, I ask him about them. They're like, oh, they're going up for sale now. So.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh.
Might be more in our future,
Yeah.
but we've got
all of a sudden,
plenty,
we're just inundated with Fords. Why? I've always been a GM guy. Suddenly we're good. I love them all. I love Ford. I love Mopar. I love GM. But I've always been more of a GM guy. Know more about them. I've owned more of them. And all of a sudden, I got Fords.
Well, you never know.
Yeah.
So.
I'm having fun.
All right, guys. Thanks
Thanks
for
a lot.
watching.
Appreciate it.